Hello, YouTube. This is Cameron.
We're not doing YouTube. We don't get any views on YouTube.
Hello, Facebook. Dad.
None there either. Mom.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, game trailers in YouTube. This is Brad from Critical Hit Review.
And this is Cameron Russell Gilbert.
I wasn't going to say Cameron because he wants to say his own name. But we're back. We haven't done a video in a while. Not that anyone really noticed except for like Henry Schrader at Pizza Hut.
I noticed.
Yeah,
so there's at least 3 people that have noticed.
It's been, a busy summer. We're both getting new jobs. We're both kind of just working a little bit more. So, we're busy guys. We're busy guys. But this weekend we went to Pax in Seattle, Washington.
Oh, it was so awesome.
It was amazing. Every year we go to Pax. We've been 4 years, I think, now.
4, yeah. I think 4 is the number.
And this was definitely the best year by far. We got to see some pretty cool stuff that we're going to talk about in the video.
Got to see cool people.
Yeah.
Lots of cool things.
Everyone got to see me. I kept running around going, "This is Brad from Critical Hit Review," and they kept going,
Like,
"I don't
oh my
know
God,
who
is that Brad
is."
and Cameron? Is that Brad and Cameron?
Yeah.
Ah. And then they flashed us. We signed some boobs. It was a good time.
I signed a girl's ass. That was weird. You don't expect to sign a girl's ass at PAX, but I mean, it's like, why not?
You see, the marker didn't even work, but you didn't let her know. Not like she could see.
I didn't let her know that it wasn't my name and I wasn't Brad from Critical Hit Review. Anyways, so yeah, let's just get to the video. So the first part of our video, we're going to talk about the things that we saw at PAX. Now, kind of a heads up, lines were long at PAX this year.
There were a very long line, so we didn't get to everything.
Like, we didn't get to see a lot of Xbox One stuff. I had to kind of cut in line for like a game that wasn't as popular to go see that. But we saw a lot of PS4 stuff, and we saw a lot of the game trailers, guys, which we'll talk about.
We stayed more towards the PlayStation stuff and the Microsoft stuff, probably due to bias, being a little biased.
We liked the PS4 a little bit more than the Xbox One, but I gave it its fair shot. I played Loco Cycle.
Loco Roco's a PSN title.
Yeah, I did it just for the controller, and it felt good. I mean, not great. It felt just like the Xbox 360 one in my eyes.
I didn't get to touch the new Xbox controller, but I did play with the PlayStation controller, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool. It's a lot more weighted, so I was like, man, this actually feels like I'm holding the controller now.
Yeah, I was very surprised by how heavy it was. Not like in a bad way. I wasn't like lifting dumbbells, but it didn't feel like it was gonna break.
So we played Knack first on that, which it wasn't.
Knack was a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be great, but I mean, it was a lot more fun. Like, you got to take control of the Knack guy and the monster.
Like, I was determined that I wasn't gonna buy it. Now might be a rent.
Yeah,
I might actually rent it now.
You've done it, Sony. You've turned a shitty game that we didn't want into a somewhat maybe think about.
I trust the guy that makes it. He's the architect. Maybe he knows. I don't know.
Maybe he knows what he's doing. Apparently, he made. I don't remember what game he made. He made another platformer game that was really popular.
It was Jack and Daxter, I think.
No, it's not Jack.
No. It was some really.
Spyro or Crash, I think. Spyro. Or Crash.
I don't know. It was a really popular series. The point is, he's had a lot of experience in that.
Yeah, so it was a good game. It was not bad. We also played what else we played? We played not Infinite Crisis.
We didn't play Infamous, but we played a game called Warframe. That's going to be a PSN title on launch. That's free to play.
Yeah,
which is really fun. You're a ninja and you fight hordes of enemies.
Press X to ninja.
Yeah, the menu does say press X to ninja. It was pretty
we did see Drive Club. We played that. It's just a pretty standard racing game.
Yeah, racing is not my forte.
I crashed into the wall constantly, and apparently I got the best time of like nobody. Like, it had nobody. It was cool. My name was at the top of the list. I was like, yeah, I got the top score. What did everyone else get? And it was just blank. I was like, oh, I'm the only one that's finished. Okay, that's good to know. I tried Killzone out. That was only something I got to do. Pretty decent. It's just a shooter. I did pretty dominant because I'm like, these guys don't know what they're doing. I got to play with the girl from, I think she's from The Escapist. She's that chick that was on bonus round that I didn't really care for.
Oh, the one girl that's like, oh wow, she's really hot. And she seems like she knows what she's talking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh no, I remember her then. Though.
Yeah, she was on the thing. And then we wanted to play Infamous. We went there first. That was our first stop at PAX. Was Infamous Second Son, and we thought
it'd be really awesome.
Yeah, we were really disappointed this year at that. We got in line, we got in pretty quick, and we're like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna see like some new gameplay or something. We got kind of a cool pin.
We got a pin that we might keep or not.
Probably not. And then they just showed us the gameplay that they had already shown. I don't know if it was from E3 or
it was either E3 or Gamescom, but we already saw it.
And we were just like, oh, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we had to wait in line for like 10 minutes, so it wasn't a big deal, but that was definitely a disappointment. I never got a chance to play Elder Scrolls. I kept going back in line for that, and that just kept being blocked off.
I forgot to mark that on the thing, but we did get to see the Oculus Rift.
Yeah, that was going to be the next thing I
Which
brought up.
was really cool in my mind. I thought it blew me away personally. You said it gave you a headache, right?
No, it was pretty phenomenal. It was a little blurry in the game I was playing. Like, it just kind of looked like it wasn't in focus entirely. But it gave me a bit of a headache after a while. But we played different things. He played something where you got to sit there and watch as a car drove, and you got to look around the cockpit. And I played a Hawken where I could jump around the map, and I went to the top of the map, and I was allowed to look down. I was allowed to look around and see my chain gun. It was all really freaking cool.
Yeah, I just saw a car driving, and like, it's like if I was driving a car at 100-something miles an hour. It's like I can look around. I mean, I can't really do that. The driver would be dead if he was doing what I was doing. I was looking like, wow, I can look behind my shoulder. Wow.
I hope Sony or Microsoft picks it up, but apparently Sony's already working on something to replace the Oculus Rift.
Something similar that they're like, hey, it's gonna be the same thing, but our stuff, which is cool with me. I would just like to see it used in a lot of games. I don't care if it's Oculus Rift.
Yeah, I just want to see that.
Yeah, whatever they're doing there with that. Let's see. We also saw a lot of Nintendo this year. Nintendo was like up in arms at
and
PAX.
Nintendo was pretty popular with Bayonetta 2, the new Pokemon, Wind Waker HD.
Now we didn't get to see a lot of them because well the lines for Bayonetta were always constant.
Yeah, the lines weren't even that long. It was just they gave you a really long demo. So
yeah, like Bayonetta was like a 15-minute demo for each person. So like the line would only be like 20 people, and they're like, oh yeah, 2-hour wait. Sorry, we're capped for the day. It's like, are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah, and we just wanted the T-shirt anyway.
Yeah, Wind Waker had a cool thing where if you went around and got all these things like stamps, you could win a T-shirt, and we kind of got almost there, but then we got to Wind Waker HD, and it's like, that's such a long line. We're just gonna pass on that.
Yeah, they ran out of shirts.
And the coolest thing probably that we bought from there is we go into 101, and we found out that they did an early release for 101.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't remember that we didn't even know that they were gonna do that. And we just went there and started asking questions. And
yeah, we got a wonderful 101 game 2 weeks ahead of schedule, signed by Hideo Kamiya, the guy from Platinum Games that made it. And we're like, oh dang, that's cool. We're not selling it on eBay. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we are, of course, but
we're still gonna buy his game.
They had 101 copies of the game, and the first 25 were signed. So we each got one of the first 25.
So probably the coolest thing, or the two or three coolest things that we got to do at PAX is the one, I got to see Rooster Teeth, which was pretty cool.
Was pretty awesome. I don't know the guys that well, but they were really fun.
Yeah, I got to see them in a panel. I did almost get their signature. I didn't really care for the people they had there. They had Ray, Jack, and Barbara there most of the time for signing. So I was like, oh man, I really want Gus and Bernie and some other people, but they weren't there in full force. We got to play a game called Infinite Crisis, which is a new MOBA.
Oh yeah, that's new. I always forget that that's what it's called because I'm not familiar with that. But.
Yeah, it's a new DC-based MOBA game that was actually really fun. They had a pretty big setup there. They had a coach to tell you how to play the game. They had just some really nice headsets. And
I didn't like the coach telling me to do things that I didn't want to do.
Yeah, Cameron was pretty dominant on the MOBAs that we played. He played that, and then we played the Lord of the Rings MOBA, which is, it was also pretty fun. But we pretty much dominated each of our games. We kicked ass on all of them.
Yeah, I won every round that I was in. I think I played 4 rounds, and I think Brad said he played 3.
Yeah, we played a good amount of MOBAs this year at PAX. There was tons of them there. We didn't get to play Smite or...
Yeah, I think there was 4 MOBAs
Smite,
there besides
Strife,
League of Legends. I don't think Dota was there, but there was Smite, Strife, Infinite Crisis,
League of Legends,
Guardians of Middle Earth is what actually we won that. We got a medal, and by wearing the medal, a spotter found us and gave us $50 cash just for wearing the medal.
Yeah, we got tons.
We both got $50.
All me, Cameron, and then our friend Devin all got $50 from this guy. Hopefully they're not like, wait a minute, we're listening to Critical Review. Are you saying they all got it? You ain't getting your $50 back. It's almost spent.
Well, we're gonna go into your bank accounts and take those $50 back.
That's our money. That's our money. And then the last thing,
they used my picture.
They did, yeah.
It was a good picture. We should post that.
Yeah, I'll find it on there.
On Twitter.
I don't know if we own that picture anymore.
I posted it on Facebook.
Okay. So the best thing that we probably got to do at PAX, which is a little sad for us and maybe a little cool for Game Trailers, is we got to meet some of the guys from Game Trailers. We got to meet Kyle Bossman, Mike Damiani, and Marcus Beer.
It was like the highlight of my life.
Yeah.
It was so.
We went to their Power Hour thing, and we saw them with their new shows. We got to listen to them. We got questions.
Kyle Bossman's new show about the Pokemon mysteries. Where did Machoke get the underwear?
That lady was creepy as all get out, and I liked it.
And Marcus Beer addressed the Fez situation in his newest Annoyed Gamer, which we suspected anyway, since that's probably what he's getting asked about a lot. And then Mike Damiani, what did he have? He had another
a trailer for his new timeline, and then he had Pop Fiction.
It's a real brief trailer.
It's like, hey, look, it's a Metal Gear, and that's over.
I enjoyed it.
But at the end, they were like, hey guys, if you want to get meet them or say hi afterwards, come to the Fandango room, which was like essentially it was a really small lobby room. They only expected like 5 people to come, and everybody went over them. They're like, yeah, we can't have you guys in here.
So we went down to the end of a hallway.
Yeah, we went to the end of the hallway, and Marcus threw out some shirts and
I got a Pack Attack shirt. I got a shirt with really Michael Pachter on it, and says hello, fellow babies.
They threw out some games, and he was kind of being like, oh, these aren't too good, so you guys can have them. And then they offered a little brief photo thing with people that wanted a photo with them, and we stuck around, and we got a photo with all 3 of them, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's me, Brad, Marcus Beer, Kyle Bossman, and Mike Damiani.
And it's just like, man, it's the
I was that little schoolgirl with my heart pumping. I was like, oh my god!
It's like we met the boy band of
Kyle Bossman. He's that normal guy that's just like us, but he's on camera.
Yeah, it's like we got to meet our editor or video game, the people that form our video game opinions a lot, that we listen to all the time on Game Trailers, and it was just a cool moment.
It was a big deal.
It was definitely a highlight. So to kind of skip on ahead is that PAX is always one of those things is where you get tons of free swag is one of the biggest things to go there for. And my dog is probably making a sound in the background. I'm gonna fucking kill her for.
That's alright. She's precious. That's her actual name.
That's what we call her. Sit.
Oh, puppy dog.
But we got to go to PAX, and they had tons of free swag this year, like always. And we got tons of shirts. Tons of shit that we're just not going to be able to do.
I got 6 Dying Light shirts, 7 Dying Light shirts.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know much about the game, but Dying Light.
I'm definitely going to get the game now, just because I like that shirt so much.
Yeah, we got all the Ubisoft shirts, which were like Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, some game called The Crew that I've never heard of. I was like, huh, it's like a driving game from what I understand.
Yeah, well, I mean that was at the release, so that's when I knew about it.
Yeah. The coolest thing Cameron was talking about is that we got $50 free for just playing a MOBA. That we just walked up and we're like, hey, we got these little tags on. They're like, yeah, you can have $50.
Oh, here's $50. Let's take a picture of you.
Yeah, we got PlayStation 4 shirts.
Yeah, Greatness Awaits. Those are really cool.
I bought some shirts. We bought some shirts from the vendors. I did at least.
No, I bought the Wonderful 101 shirt, and I was gonna buy a Kestrel shirt with FTL, but they were sold out.
So overall, we got tons of stuff at PAX. We saw tons of stuff this year. It was definitely a good year for PAX. Definitely the highlight though was meeting the game trailer guys. That was like one of the coolest things we've ever done. So we hope to keep doing some more videos on Critical Hit Review. We're busy guys though, and we're also very lazy. So we're
it's supply and demand. When there's demand, we supply.
We don't have a lot of demand, so we're like, whatever. We're not gonna do one. But we'll definitely get some reviews up. We'll definitely do some more just talking kind of things, which is what we like to do.
Yeah, we like doing more podcast things, more casual.
Yeah, we like to do videos that we actually will be like, hey, I want to talk about this on a video, not be like, oh, we have to do a review on.
Yeah, we don't want to force it, or it just won't be as good.
We pretty much should just change our name to Critical Hit. Sometimes we review, sometimes we don't review.
And not so critical after all.
Yeah, it's like, because we wanted to do reviews at first, and now we're kind of more like, hey, we just want to do stuff we want to talk about.
Kind of like a video game, kind of like a video game podcast, I suppose, but
We talk about anime, whatever we want to talk about. So, we'll just keep coming up with videos that we want to do. Maybe we'll do more, we're probably going to do less reviews. And more just be like, hey, did we like this game? Did we not like this game? We talk about it a little bit.
And then we'll probably get back into it more. But if there's anything you guys want to see, let us know.
So Henry,
if there's anything you'd like us to laugh at or see our reactions to, we could do a reaction video. Whatever.
Oh my God, she has no tits.
We've never seen 2 Girls 1 Cup. We can ask us to do a reaction video to that.
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it either. But it would be funny. But okay, but basically anything you want us to see us do, go ahead and ask it.
They're not going to ask.
They won't ask, but it's fine.
That's okay. So we're going to keep coming up with video, guys. So just keep checking game trailers in YouTube or whatever. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And we will hopefully see you in the near future.
And haha, we got to go to PAX. You didn't.
Haha, we had to pay $400 for tickets. Whatever.
300 and we're, man, that sucked.